Before we go on and look at the remaining strategies, how many people remember seeing this? The good old times table grid. Let's look at what we've done so far. I don't even have zeros on here because anything times 0 is 0, and it's not even a strategy worth looking at. But if we look at highlighting all the strategies that we've covered that kids should know easily right now, we've gone over the ones. Anything times 1. Those are good. We've gone over the double strategy. All right? We've gone over the double plus adding another group when we multiply by 3's. We've gone over the double-double. It's clearly eating away all of the times tables that we really need to worry about right now. We've gone over the tens, right? We've covered that. In looking at the tens, we know that a strategy for 5's is multiplying by 10 and then cutting it in half. And let's not forget our 8's. We've gone over the 8's. Double, double, double. So when we look at it, now we basically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 questions that we still haven't got strategies for. So let's take a look then at, let's take a look at the 9's. Let's figure that out, because the 9's, we have strategies for the 9's. Let's take a look here. If we multiply a number for the 9's, all right, let's say we have 9 times 7. One of the strategies that we look at, I'm looking at strategies, not little tricks, because there's finger tricks and there's all sorts of tricks for the 9's, but we're looking at strategies. When we look at 9's, we can simply say, well, I know my 10's, so I know 10 times 7 is 70, and so the strategy is multiply by 10 and then take away a group. So I'm going to minus 7, which equals 63. Therefore, 9 times 7 is 63. So just multiply by 10, take away a group. That's the strategy for 9's. So if we go back to our multiplication table, we say, okay, 9's are cased. Multiply by 10, and then just remove one of the groups. We've now narrowed it down to 4 questions. 4 questions that we don't really have super strategies for. It's actually 3 questions when you take a look at this, because these are the same. 6 times 7 and 7 times 6. So you might have to remember that strategy, but you could also do, okay, well, if I know 5 times 7 is 35, therefore 7 times 6 is going to be 35 plus another group of 7, which would be 42. 6 times 6, well, 6 times 5 is 30, plus another group of 6 is 36, and 7 times 7 is 49. The doubles, you can just remember 36 and 49, or you can use the strategies. Well, 7 times 6 is 42, plus another group of 7 is 49. So really, when we're looking at the strategies, breaking it down, it's 4 questions, 3 questions that students really have to kind of think more carefully about in order to figure out the answer. But that covers our strategies for using basic facts. The goal now is for kids to just develop that fluency where they can do it quickly.